As I said, I left because Allah is a cruel God. And that's mainly because I followed a very literalist model of Islam. I came from Tabligh and then I moved on to the Salafi movement and then I left Islam. And then a lot of people don't understand that transition. And I don't have like the scientific reasons because those were presented to me. Didn't bother me at all. Quran says that sun sets in the murky water. Don't care. Probably does. Um, People would bring moralistic arguments. My morals come from God, so it trumps everything. Historical points of view. Well, it might all be fake. The Quran is the word of God. It doesn't matter what you have to say because this is above everything. Um, but the reason why I left was because up until I was about 16, 17, I was only surrounded by Muslims. I went to a Muslim school. My entire family was Muslim. Grew up here in the UK, but my bubble and the people that I knew were all Muslim people. Up until I was about 16, I started seeing more of the world. Like I became introduced to this concept of gay people. What were gay people? I didn't know what they were. So that curiosity, that innate curiosity made me want to look for this because for me, because I knew sexuality was haram or prohibited in Islam, I wanted to know what it was. Like, why would people want to do that since it's so, disgusting? Why would people want to do it? From a Salafi point of view, from a fundamentalist point of view, the only way that I could see homosexuality is that these people were intentionally depraved, and I couldn't understand why it was that people would choose to do that. And it wasn't until I sought those people out and they explained to me, I don't have a choice in this, this is just how I am, that, those doubts started creeping up. So that sort of level of empathy made me want to question, okay, let's say for argument's sake, these people don't have a choice. Why would Allah make them like that? And people would say, oh, it's just a test from, even if it wasn't a choice, this is a test from God. And I was like, but how unfair of a test is that? That, you're given a thing and you can never do anything with it. It's like being given a tongue and told you can never taste anything. Being given, I don't know, hair and being told that you can never comb it. It just has to stay on top of your head, rat's nest for the rest of your life. It is purely unfair. And then that went to another level of, oh, wait, most of us are free willed. We believe, in terms of qadar, we believe that Allah knows everything, anything that's going to happen, everything that has happened. He knows everything, but we have a free will to decide, where we go in life. So Allah knew that all of his creation, out of all of his creation, like 10%, maybe 20% were going to make it. And then even